Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and it's part 2 of our Bring Back Max Power series, where we're going to look at the May 1999 edition of Max Power magazine. So why not grab a brew and watch along with myself. So we kick off with Max Power Live, which was basically the 2nd to the 4th of July 1999 at the Birmingham NEC. So there's Jordan there. We've got Peugeot 306, number 306, Golf, an Escort, a Lancia. So who was going to be coming to the show? You've got people like Demon Tweaks, Ripspeed, Yokohama, Janspeed, Citroen, MC Rallying, F1 Event Services, Richbrook, Mioneer, Pipercross, Redline Motorsport, just to name a few. Were you there at Max Power Live on the 2nd to the 4th of July 1999? Why not let us know in the comments below? And if you're wondering why an envelope has been placed down here, it's because it contains an address details, and I've hidden that so my address can't be seen. Max Entertainment. So what were we playing on our computers, PlayStations and Nintendo 64s? Were you playing Ridge Racer Type 4 or Top Gear Overdrive? What were Max Power looking at on the web? We were looking at Bailey Motorsport, Otigar, Adrian Flux, and dpmotorsport.com. So what games could we expect to come out on the PC and PlayStation? Or on the Dreamcast? Remember the Dreamcast? So you've got Driver, V-Rally 2, and Sega Rally 2. Listens with Sylvester. So what were we listening to back in 1999? Blur, 13. The Prodigy present Cold Cut and Tommy Boy. And our next feature car is this Nissan Skyline GTR. It'll rip out your still beating heart. Always really loved the Nissan GTR keys. So let's have a quick look at the tech spec on this. Let's hopefully this time we can read it. So it is, and yes again I can't read it because of the font on the car, so we're just going to try our best here. So it's a 2568cc 6-cylinder 24 valve, 2 Nismo Le Mans turbos, Nismo 550cc injector set, 2 Mines Super outlet stainless steel high flow turbo outlets, a Grex intake and exhaust camshafts, Grex or G-Rex adjustable timing wheels, G-Rex steel head gasket, Gilkin balanced flywheel, Greedy Profec Fuzzy Logic electronic boost controller, top secret competition RAM ECU, Trust free row intercooler, Trust aluminium intake pipe and set, G-Rex 10 row oil cooler kit, a thrust blow off valve, 2x80mm Trust TR front downpipes, Nismo fuel pump and regulator, braided steel hoses, braided steel oil catch cam, Trust BL, Power Extreme exhaust system. Transmission, it's the factory 5-speed manual with OS Gilkin twin plate clutch, computer controlled centre diff. Suspension wise, it's got V-spec dampers with G-Rex lowering springs all round. Brakes, it's got V-spec Brembo brakes with standard discs front and rear. Wheels and tyres is Nismo LM GT1 10x18 3-piece split rims with Toyo T1 Plus tyres. And it's got bodywork, it's got a Gracer lower front valence. Interior wise, it's got 60mm electronic boost and turbo gauges on Trust A-pillar mounting, a greedy steering wheel mounted remote controlled overtake boost controller, greedy Profec boost control unit, and a G-Rex gear knob. ICE, it's got an Alpine CD tuner. Performance wise for this car, it is 580 brake horsepower with 14 bar of boost. Max speed is about 190 mile an hour and 0 to 60 is about 4.9 seconds. Right, let's have a look at some more of this car. So a very similar Skyline did 197 mile an hour on Myra's banked oval. So yeah, it's pretty quick. And the new Type 4 from $16,499, price excludes number plates, tax, insurance and a tank of petrol. But then you don't need any. So this is an advert for Ridge Racer Type 4 for the PlayStation and Namco. PlayStation. I think Namco was the developers of the game, maybe? We have an advert for what's it called? Simon Isler, which is Max Wax Cream. There's no quicker, easier or more effective to give your car a brilliant lasting shine. Voted Auto Express Best Polish 2 years running. What car #1 polish? Moving back over. With 1.4 bar, I've got 580 brake horsepower. Up we have an advert for Magnex exhausts and decent exposure. So, why don't we have a look to see if there was any in Scotland? And there's a couple in Scotland, let's go and have a wee look for them. Who would have been the suppliers for these exhausts back in the day? So we are looking for number 6, Falkland Performance in Glenrothes. And number 27 possibly, Ava in Renfrew. So if you were looking for an exhaust back in 1999, these two were the specialists for Magnex. Up we have a BMW 525 full-on motorway mauler. So why don't we have a look at the tech spec on this BMW? And it's in a bit more legible print, so let's crack on with the tech spec. So it is a 2.4 94cc 6-cylinder, 12 valve, ported and polished head, K&N air filter element, stainless steel back box with twin exit 3-inch tailpipe. It's got the standard factory 5-speed manual. Suspension wise, it's got gas shocks with eye-back lowering springs. Brakes are standard discs with painted calipers and Mintex pads all round. Wheels and tyres are 9x17 inch Momo arrows fitted with 245 45/17 full dar tyres. Bodywork. It's got the Riga Evo free body kit comprising front and rear bumpers and valances, wide arches and skirts. Infinity 2 rear spoiler, clear front indicators, dark smoke windows all round. Interior wise, it's got a full BMW beige leather interior. I'm sure Mr. Lloyd from Lloyd Vehicle Consulting would love that. Ice wise, it's got a Pioneer KEH P700 head unit with Sony XEC crossovers, two JBL C-150C components, a Profit PRX 2 amp powering, XTC 10700 bass tube, Profit PRXI amp powering components. Security wise, this car has Piranha CS18 random encryption and total closure, and standard BMW alarm and deadlocks. Power is about 180 brake horsepower estimated, max speed about 140, and 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. And it's not taken too much to make this rather nice looking BMW much nicer. So you can on a Nissan. When Quality Bongo Mag Club International wanted a Max car for a porn shoot, Arthur couldn't believe his luck. The jammy swine went along to watch with a camera in his hand and a bulge in his trousers. And we've just covered up the model's modesty. As I've said before in these videos, these were the days, this is back in 1999 when the culture was sort of like this. So these sort of magazines have sort of fizzled out now. And the fact that you can't really, Max Power doesn't exist, and most of the car modification magazines actually don't exist as well. But this was a way that you could combine cars and girls all together. One young lady we can actually show you is Lara Croft. Who remembers Tomb Raider? Look at the price of a PlayStation game now. Back in the day, £20. I actually remember when you could actually go and buy a game like this for £20. Lara Croft immortalised by Angelina Jolie when the film came out. And I also think Nell McAndrew, the model Nell McAndrew, was also involved with a sort of Tomb Raider style series as well. So that's the end of part 2 of our Bring Back Max Power series. We'll be back soon with part 3 of our look at the May 1999 edition of Max Power magazine. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe at Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and we'll catch you in a future video.